Heaps of rubble and a collapsed roof are all that's left of the home of the former leader of the Islamic State. Evidence of a US military operation months in the making. On February 3rd, US Special Forces landed by helicopter in Utme, in a rebel-held corner of Syria near the Turkish border. They surrounded a safe house, some 500 meters away from a Turkish police station. As they drew near, a witness said they called out for the men, women, and children to exit the building. Soon after, an explosion rocked the building's third floor. Fighting ensued. When the smoke cleared, US officials said that Abu Ibrahim al-Hashmi al-Qurayshi, the leader of the Islamic State, also known as Haji Abdullah, detonated a bomb that killed himself, his wife and 2 children, and others.
The United States military forces successfully removed a major terrorist threat to the world, the global leader of ISIS.
13 people in total were killed in the pre-dawn raid, according to local reports. The operation was a success, according to the Pentagon, as they touted the death a significant blow to the Islamic State. Qurayshi became leader of the extremist group following the death of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi in 2019. Baghdadi died in a similar raid by US Special Forces. That same year, US President Donald Trump announced the Islamic State's self-declared caliphate was destroyed.
It should be formally announced sometime, probably next week, that we will have 100% of the caliphate.
But 3 years after declaring victory over ISIS, its ideology remains. Its fighters are scattered across desolate mountains and deserts, and even living among citizens in urban areas. The West has been slow to repatriate these fighters, and the facilities holding them were meant to be temporary. Meanwhile, ISIS sleeper cells are waging regular attacks in Syria and Iraq, but it often takes a major strike to land in the headlines. A coordinated attack on a prison in Syria earlier this month saw militants escape into the Syrian countryside. It was the largest confrontation and most intense urban fighting between ISIS and the US in years. Kurdish-led forces backed by the US are now sweeping neighborhoods looking for runaways. Following Qurayshi's death, a new leader of the group has not yet been named, but its threat is very much alive.
They remain dangerous. They remain a threat to our national security, to the lives of other innocents. And we're going to, as the Secretary said in his statement today, we're going to stay at it.
And while the West keeps an eye on an ISIS resurgence, Syrians and Iraqis must live with the repeated attacks.